This is Richard Feynman. He was an incredibly smart scientist who had the charisma, the power of expertise, and a humorous outlook all throughout his life. He won the Nobel Prize in Physics for his Feynman diagrams that depicted the behavior of subatomic particles interacting together in mysterious ways. He was also an integral part of the Manhattan Project in Los Alamos, contributing to the creation of the atomic bomb in World War II. And he did a lot of crazy things like playing the bongo for a strip club, inventing a burglar alarm system when he was 10, and breaking into safes that hid the U.S. nuclear top-secret files, among other really adventurous things. But most importantly, Richard Feynman was a phenomenal teacher. Many students loved listening to him, and he found many ways to capture the attention and engage his students.
My theory is that the best way to teach is to have no philosophy, is to be chaotic and confused in the sense that you use every possible way of doing it. That's the only way I can see to answer it, so as to catch this guy or that guy on different hooks as you go along.
He could communicate abstract thoughts and ideas and break them down into things that all people from all walks of life could understand.
The problem of what drove the planets around the sun was answered by some people by saying that there were angels behind here beating their wings and pushing the planet along around orbit. As we'll see that answer is not very far from the truth. The only difference is that the angels sit in a different direction and their wings go in a different.
He also had the sense to know how to inspire motivation in others.
I had never told the fellas. They had selected all over the country a thing called Special Engineer Detachment. Clever boys from high school to go into the Army who had engineering ability, and they collected them together, Special Engineer Detachment. They sent them up to Los Alamos. They put them in barracks, and they would tell them nothing. I told them what we're doing. They were all excited. We're fighting a war. They began to invent ways of doing it better. They improved the scheme. They worked at night. They didn't need supervisors in the night. They didn't need anything. They understood everything. They invented several of the programs that were used and so forth.
Feynman had a beautiful, humorous way of looking at life and had an uncanny ability to invite others into his perspective. As a teacher, he saw the difference between understanding and knowing. He challenged and questioned those around him to ensure that they truly understood the problem at hand. And as a leader, he inspired and motivated, and continues to inspire others to learn with a deep passion.